Hey guys, KT here. Welcome back to a brand new Let's Play. Today we're going to be covering Dragon Age Origins. Now, I have never played this game. I have played the sequel and a bit into the third game, but I have not played the very first Dragon Age game. Now, I am playing this with no DLCs at the moment. I do plan on coming back to cover the DLCs. Sort of like what I do with like Mass Effect, which I still need to cover. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna be starting a new game, and see exactly how this plays out because I'm kind of curious. Which have wait, what? Okay.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Gray Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Gray Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay, that was a really loud intro. We'll, I don't know if that's just the intro or if that's going to be the whole game. If not, I'll adjust the settings. But right now, it looks like it's just fine. So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to do a male. Look, I can be a dwarf. Dwarf, elf. Or just, why is the human, like, so tall compared to, like, everyone else? We're just gonna go human. Rogue. Hold up. Skilled adventurers who come with all walks of life. Possess skills, picking locks, spotting traps. Okay. They are not ideal frontline fighters. We got the mage. We're just gonna go warrior. We're gonna be basic. Wait, I can only select certain classes depending on who I am? That's weird. Okay, so wait, if I chose this... Okay. So depending on who I am, I have different, like, starts. That's crazy. Okay, we're just gonna do human, fighter, and I guess we're gonna be human noble. I guess because I don't have any other choice. Oh, right. We're not gonna be Aiden. We're just gonna be our good old KT, typical name for us.
Greetings.
Okay, so what do we have for presets? You know, honestly, I'm probably gonna use... let's just make our own, honestly. Skin... Can I zoom in a little faster, or no? I would say, I kind of don't like how I can't really tell. Okay, tattoos. Hold on. Do I want to go with a tattoo? Honestly? Screw it. Let's do this one right here. What colors we got? This is why I say I need to be able to zoom in a little more. I can't tell what these colors are. That looks like red. Let's go with that. Hair. God, the hair options are not the best. At least in my opinion. Then again, this is like really... I think this came out before Mass Effect, so... I guess the customization is a little more... toned down, I guess. I can't figure a good hairstyle, to be honest. I mean, I usually have long hair, so... Let's see. I love how I'm just stuck on hair. I'll just... Let's go ahead, we'll do that one. And we'll give myself... Ooh, they really do not have good beards. Damn. That sucks. I guess I go with this little goatee look. Not really what I wanted, but it's whatever. Can't do much about it. Go 0 eyebrows or another 0 eyebrows. Okay. Let's go with that. Stubble. Oh! Hold up. If I do this... Okay. I was just about to say, that would suck otherwise. Okay, there we go. That looks more accurate. I was like, there's no way that there's no, like, decent beard. Alright, I'll do it that. Why not? Eye shape. Can't really tell from the distance if I like it or not. Let's go with this one. I love how I can change the size of my eyes. Let's go there. Go about there with spacing. We'll go like about there. Can't even see the eye color, so I don't even know what's the point. Brow depth. What does that do? Can't really tell. Height. I have fairly low brows, personally. So I go about there. Still don't know what way up. Ah, whatever. I don't know. Nose. We're gonna find a decent looking nose. I like to do this look from the side and then the front. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the best I got. Size. I'm gonna do a little small maybe. Depth. We're gonna lower that. We're gonna make myself look a little normal, I guess. It's hard to say. Nostril width. We're gonna spread those out a little bit. Bridge. Ah. We're gonna keep it as is. Tip. And depth. There we go. So far, I'm liking this, but it's hard to, like, choose, to be honest. We'll go there. I'll go smaller lips. Personally, I have somewhat of a small mouth. Over by... Oh, yeah, no. We're gonna try to line that up a little bit. There we go. Jaw. Cheeks are fucking inward, like, Jesus. What is up with my cheeks? I'll go there. I don't know why that was set. I don't know. It's hard to figure it out. Like, just the way the cheeks are set up. At least I look somewhat normal versus the original, but still looks kind of ass. Oh, that's my chin. What am I doing? Yeah, we're gonna go height, depth, pop it out a little bit. Width, it's hard to tell because I don't know. I think that's like the best I can get it. Ears, I got some big ass ears. Jesus Christ. And then neck, we'll just go about, yeah, keep it as is, honestly. Oh, and then we get to choose our portrait. Nice. I love that. Even though that really doesn't do much. I'm guessing this is like the portrait in-game. I'm gonna assume. Ooh, I honestly like that purple. It's either that or this pink one. Yeah, we're gonna go with the pink, just for my boy Pink Warrior. Why not? Why not?
I have lost the spell.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
I am not suave.
Ah, my spell!
How do you do?
Right, casting. Focus.
Greetings. No, it is gone. I should do something else.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
Greetings.
I've lost my concentration.
Jesus Christ. Why is this
Greetings.
probably the most normal that I think of here? Alright, I think this is the best I'm getting with this character. I'm shocked height is not involved, considering, like, how it is. Because then it makes me think, like, elves are naturally just short, and then, humans are just the tallest around. Hold on, I'm gonna listen real quick, just to see how
No,
it is
it is
in-game. Okay, yeah, the intro is just really loud. Okay, I was just very curious about that. Alright, so I got points to spend. This is my average. Now, I don't have much for magic, so I'm assuming it's not going to be that big of an issue. I don't know. Cunning determines how a character learns. Reasons, most skills are... Okay. Constitution. Ooh. Higher constitute directly. Okay, we're just gonna... We're gonna add into there. Dexterity, measure the ability, reflex, and balance. And direct effects. Okay, we're gonna add 2 there, 2 there. And I get to add a point anywhere. Cool. So we got coercion. The character influence is enough to convince people to change their views. Alright. Is more intimidating character, whereas cunning okay. Stealing. I'm not a rogue. If I was a rogue, that would be really cool. Same with Trap Maker. Detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. This skill has also okay. Let's see. Poison making. Damn, I have a really high in that. Quickly in battle. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna add coercion on there. Just to make our conversation, make it easier to persuade, I guess. Let's see. Powerful. Train hard work. The warriors gain great health and reduced fatigue. Ooh. That sounds good. Warrior tries to make each attack count. Okay. Bonus attack as well as increased chance to score. So. It's for range. Okay, that could come in handy. Dual weapon sweeping. Could do archery. That would be. We got weapon and shield. Two-handed. Let's go ahead. We're gonna add melee archer, and I'm really thinking about the persuasive strike. We are gonna be playing on normal. So let's go ahead and see how this plays out. So I'm curious, so since there's so many paths, does that mean like I get a different intro, or is it just my background?
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown. Not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Papa, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
I love how like the audio is just changing for the for how you know how loud they're being. Is your family here? So you're not leaving until... Was I bright? Okay. I'm just gonna be nice. He responded. That's who it is, Arl, right?
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
To what end?
Ah! To what end, he says? And so glib. The boy's a whip like his father.
See what I contend with, Hal? You can't tell my fierce boy anything these days, Maker bless his heart.
Temperament to match his fighting skill. Well done, your lordship.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Okay, let's see. Well, why can't I go into battle? I'll just be kind and be like, you know, I'll do my best.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Gray Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors. They feel along. Let's see. I love how I can just insult them. Let's just do number 2.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
You know, yeah, let's do number 2. Is there really a reason why I can't? Because, you know, I feel like I could. I mean, he's just being fatherly, but still.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Don't strain my abilities. Okay. Yeah.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
I love that. Alright, so we're saving. Why is my health already low? So weird. Can I talk to Duncan now?
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone. Your father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner. As do I. Until then.
Alright, so where do I go? How does this work? So I got... Okay. Legend, so... Okay, plot point. Plot giver. Map pin, so that's pretty much location. Ally enemy, okay. Simple enough. We got inventory. Which, ooh, I can just equip a bow. I love how I can just equip random items. Ooh, hold up. Did that just cause my... Okay. It's like, what just happened? I just tried to equip... Oh! I see. Got it. So I can dual wield if I want. Cool. What do I have for armor? We just have regular. Okay. Am I wearing a loincloth? Yes, I am. Okay. Okay. Seems pretty simple. Then we got my character stats. Well, I can change this as I go? Okay. Okay, interesting. Then we got my skills that I can build upon. And I'm guessing that's for everyone. Same with my talents. And then we just got quests here. Okay. Okay, seems simple enough. I don't know why I gotta go back this way, though. I mean, we just came in there. Wait, can I sprint? Or am I going crazy?
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Larders. She was my nanny before she was a cook. Non won't leave. Non is just blowing off steam. She always been like that.
No matter how the
bring that
maids
up.
try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt anyone. Yeah, I get.
Wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Okay. So we got this coming up. All right, let's go take care of the dog then. Love how that's how they're gonna get me to move forward. All right, where's the dog? Wait, where is it?
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
He's not a mongrel. Perhaps you should lock your larder tighter. Okay. Ooh! Damn, with that, yeah, let's just apologize. Let's be good for a little bit.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Damn, she's just mean. I should have been mean back. Alright, where's the dog?
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Damn, that's a buff dog, not gonna lie. What a smart boy. Okay. Sit right there. I'm not putting up with this.
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Wait, what's going on? Oh, I can name my dog. Nice. I love how we get to name the dog. Oh god, I don't. You know what? It's a buff ass dog, so I'm guessing this dog's gonna be a part of us for a while. So I'm naming him Brutus because he's buff.
We're going to be attacked.
Wait, what? I say attack your current targets. Why is the music so loud? Hold on, I'm turning down my headset. It's not loud for you guys, but it's loud as shit for me. Attack your current target. It will trigger the associated special moves. Okay. Potions. Holds all healing items. And quick heal will use the most appropriate healing. Okay.
I shall do it. As you say, it is begun.
Okay, so
As you say, it is begun.
we're just killing rats. Nice. At least it's a way to get free XP, I guess.
As you say, very well. It is begun. As you say.
Okay, this is quite interesting. Is that all of them? Damn.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Okay. Okay, I love that. Okay, so my hound put me in danger. Nice. Yeah, it looks like
Those were
that.
rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.